Out of the depths I cry. St. Paul knows the depths. He once was bound in the delusion of the persecutor. He was guilty of hunting down mothers and fathers, neighbors and strangers, until he was quite literally knocked off his horse, blinded by the error of his ways, and shamed into guilt. What past deeds might haunt you or me, begging to be forgiven and redeemed? Out of the depths, the Spirit of Christ arises in you. The blessing of mercy and plenteous redemption pours like a refreshing stream of cool water, entering your parched soul, filling it with the forgiveness you yearn for. Unbind your mortal body through the Spirit dwelling in you. Out of the depths I cry. Ezekiel knows the depths. He and the people of Israel had been conquered, their kingdom destroyed, they and their neighbors captured in exile, despairing. What death and destruction has our beloved world endured? War and pollution, oppression and bigotry, the plague of pandemic and violence. Out of the depths, the Spirit of the source of life directs the minds of humanity, arouses our heart's desire, our heart's inherent desire for good. Open our eyes, O Spirit, open our ears to the winds of change, open our hearts to kindness and compassion, open our minds to the inspiration of a Holy Spirit, and direct our path towards peace and cleanliness, gentleness and care. O Spirit, breathe on our world that it may live. Out of the depths I cry. Lazarus knows the depths of illness and disease. What affliction of mind, body, or spirit afflicts you and I? So many suffer from addiction and mental illness, cancers of all kinds, the signs of aging, acute and chronic ailments, worry and regret, the plague of unworthiness. In all these dark moments, O Spirit, grant that I may understand that it is you who is pressing yourself into my bones, traveling every vein until you come to rest inside the chambers of my heart that beats to the rhythm of a blessing and the cadence of release. Out of the depths I cry. Martha and Mary know the depths of grief and despair. As a community and as individuals, what losses are you and we grieving? Each of our readings today describe the depths of transgression and guilt, oppression and violence, illness and affliction, grief and loss. And also, each of our readings today bring us ultimately to the breath of life, to kindness and redemption, to indwelling spirit, to unbinding and release. We who are mortal do not wait passively for rescue. No, it is the crying out. It is the request that directs the mind and inspires the heart. It is the crying out of the depths that arouses the mind's inherent desire for good. And so we do indeed cry out of the depths. These are my thoughts on today's readings. You may or may not have noticed that they were infused with the writings of Jan Richardson and Teilhard de Chardin and Pema Chodron.